What's up everyone, this is Super Marcel and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. In the last episode, we've gotten the Homalocephalae, we built some of these petting zoos, which are working very well actually with the Chunkingosaurus and Homalocephalae. And in case you didn't notice from the sky, we got balloon tours! Woohoo! We got the classic, give me 2 minutes. We got the classic balloon tour just floating by. We can ride the balloon tour, we get a nice view. Can I pull out the camera? No, I can't pull out the camera. It's not like the old JPOG. But still, it's cool that we have this. To just be in a balloon and just watch him float by. I am curious if pterosaurs can attack the... I think they can. I do want to see what that looks like, but maybe in another day. Right now, we have to build a Styracosaurus enclosure. We've been tasked to get Styracosauruses, and so we got to figure out what to do with them. So, logically, I think, obviously, right here's the best area for Styracosaurus. I don't have any cool ideas on what to do with Styracosaurus. Let me just, at the very least, get a cool foundation. Oh, actually... Yeah, hold on. I think I got an idea. Right? So this rocky wall, right? I want to have Styracosaurus, you know, like... I want to do another one of those cool enclosures where the fence like goes into the wall, and so like the enclosure fence is like naturally built into like the wall of the mountain. So let's see if we can work with that, right? Right. It looks like I'm going to have to manually place the rocks, which is unfortunate, but oh well. What can you do? Right. So... let's take a look. Building immune system. Have juveniles remain disease-free for 5 continued... Well, knowing this map, that's not a very good idea. Tour ride. I can't be buggered to... Alright, advanced learning. Increase the scientist's training to level 2. Do I really want to do that right now? Not really. We'll do this one. Even though I am aware how incredibly risky that is, knowing this map, but... we're gonna take the risk. Okay. Even this is... I don't know if this even is enough room, but... we'll give it a shot. See how it goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. And since this is a whole new section of the park, maybe I should build a bunch of facilities here. Okay, we'll find out. This is actually not a lot of room now that I look at it. Hopefully it's not that bad. Yeah.
More species variety here will help this place become a real sanctuary.
Ah, yeah. More species. More variables in the system. More fuel to keep the chaos of nature chugging along.
Chaos? Oh no. That's not the way to see it. It's an orchestra. It's, I don't know, jazz. It's not just white noise, Doctor. It's a symphony of action and reaction. Living, thriving, persisting. You make it all sound so random and mysterious, but nature, ecology, is defined by the individual purpose of each element within it.
Hey, well, jazz tends to have a lower body count, in my experience. No, the beauty of chaos isn't lost on me, but don't let that beauty blind you. I've made a career of explaining how so-called unforeseen consequences really shouldn't be as unforeseen as they are.
While the conservation sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other animal, I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification. Adjusting to our world is far from easy, but we can give the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right genes.
Alright, increase total dinosaur species to 6 and make sure your delivered dinosaurs have an average comfort of 85%. I can work with that. Alright, so first off, right, we need to get the comfort of this of these dinosaurs in check. And then we're gonna have to think about what we want in terms of what dinosaurs we want for this park. I'm highly thinking of lagoons, right? I think lagoons would be very fitting for this type of park. I don't think there's a specific lagoon creature that we could go for, because theoretically, bloody go for any of them, really. I mean, the whole gist is that they're ocean. But I'm thinking, right, in the back of my head, since we're in Indonesia, and that we are like pretty much, yeah. But since we're in Indonesia and we're pretty much like fairly close to Australia, we might as well try and bring in some Aussie stuff. So I'm thinking we get Chronosaurs. But however, this also comes to the point where like it's also arguable that like I think Chronosaurs is like a 5-star like final attraction type creature, so maybe we'll hold off on Chronosaurs until like the very end as our 5-star attraction. I don't know, we'll figure some stuff out. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting stuff like Matabarosaurus. Unfortunately, a lot of the Aussie dinosaurs got cut from Evolution 3, which breaks my heart. So we're not getting Australopithecus or Minmi. So yeah, that's sucky, but oh well. What can you do? Okay, and then while you guys fix that guy up, we're going to quickly fix their needs before they break out. We have like a nice little river system right here. Ooh, maybe we should do the deep water thing. Nah, this is not a lot of room to do that. Yeah, let's not do that, actually. Oh yeah, cool stuff. Nice. Please don't break out, I beg of you. You just did exactly just that, didn't you? Yeah, I can't really say anything about Styracosaurus. Because we've already gone Styracosaurus before. I don't even think there's even anything I can say about the babies. But at the same time, we don't even have baby Styracosaurus, so like, I don't know. I will say, like, chances are the males might have been, like, brighter crested and blah blah blah. I'm sure we'll see it when we get male Styracosauruses. But, right. They want us to make another species. Let's take a look at what we want. I'm thinking of marine lagoon stuff. I'm not going to look at the locked things, but we could get Ichthyosaurus, Plesiosaurus, Kronosaurus, Dunkleosteus. That's actually perfect. That's actually exactly what I want. What's the other one then? Well, it would be without spoiling myself, it would be like Mosasaurus. That's it. Yeah, okay. So what else could we work with to fit with the whole tropical island theme? Or, so Iguanodon, Allura Titan, Parasaurolophus, Matabarosaurus. So yeah, Matabarosaurus is another one that I'm thinking of getting to fit in with the theme of Indonesia. We could get Archaeornithomimus just to spite the haters. Stryphiomimus, Pachycephalosaurus, Ornithomimus. Ooh. Diplodocus, Mamentrosaurus, Dreadnoughtus. I mean, I was hoping for Camarasaurus, but yeah, that's right. They cut Camarasaurus, unfortunately. I feel like I would have gotten Camarasaurus in this scenario. Pseudosaurus, Ceratops, Sinoceratops, Styracosaurus, Triceratops, Lokiceratops, Ankylosaurus, Nodosaurus, Chunkingosaurus. Nodosaurus might not be a bad idea, actually. Edmontosaurus, Gallimimus, Listersaurus. Oviraptor, just Oviraptor. Allosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Utahraptor, and Metricanthosaurus. Ooh, actually, yeah, I could actually get Metricanthosaurus. Maybe even Allosaurus. Yeah, that's definitely a plausibility. Guanlon, Herrerasaurus, Velociraptor, Coelophysis, and Troodon. Moros. Just Moros and Proceratosaurus. Compsognathus, Dilophosaurus. Have we ever gotten... Well, we have not gotten Dilophosaurus in Evolution 3. We could maybe get Dilophosaurus. But yeah, nah, it's gonna have to be the lagoon stuff, right? So we'll probably get, let's say, what? Ichthyosaurus? Plesiosaurus? Dunkleosteus would be cool as well. Really, all of these are good options. We could actually also get Dimorphodon. I just realized we could get Dimorphodon. That can fit with the theme, because Dimorphodons are definitely, well, most pterosaurs are coastal animals, but like Dimorphodon explicitly was found in like a rocky beach, so that can work. Typejara can also work with the whole fruit stuff. And then Concavinator, Eutyrannus, Albertosaurus. Oh, maybe I could kill Concavinator. Ooh, okay, so I think I got an idea of what I want to do. So we'll get Matabarosaurus. We'll get bloody any of the marine animals. And we'll get Metricanthosaurus. Not in that particular order. I'm sure we'll figure out what order we would do it, but definitely something like that. Yeah. Awesome. Right. So already this enclosure is like filled to the brim. What we could actually do is that we can like go and like get some dig teams to get more remains of the dinosaurs currently in this park, so that we can get male variants of all these dinosaurs. It's like currently the only dinosaur that I feel like would be safe is of extinction is Homalocephalae, because they can breed. They already have 2 environment. Oh no, but it's the babies. What? Huh. It is interesting that the babies have needs. Different needs than the adults. It's no biggie. So yeah, we'll probably get like fossils for Chunkinkosaurus, fossils for Psittacosaurus, fossils for Struthiomimus. First off, do we have access to any of those? Oh, well. If I accept this, do I just win it automatically? Because they already do. Right? Ensure the following shares an enclosure with a like species, Struthiomimus. This Struthiomimus not like they're neutral with Psittacosaurus. I got an idea on how I can easily like cheese this. What if I were to like tranquilize one Struthiomimus, move it into the enclosure so that it shares an enclosure with this Chunkinkosaurus, and then immediately put it back in. It's like free money. I think I'll do that. And then we move it in with the Chunkinkosauruses. This feels like a scam. Alright, and then voila, we've done the quest. And now we tranquilize the Struthiomimus and put it back in with the Psittacosauruses. And also, speaking of Psittacosauruses, we now got enough DNA to make the Psittacosauruses, which is good. We might as well send some dig teams to get more remains for the Styracosaurus, since we have access to that fossil site as well. I love how easy it was to just do that. I wish you could do the petting zoo with the ornithomimids. I feel like they could be able to duck down and like you could pet them like an emu and stuff. Because we kind of have that over in our Australian zoos, right? Where we literally can just go into the enclosure with the kangaroos and wallabies and even the emus. And they're like super chill. You could even pet them if you wanted to. And they'll be perfectly alright. You know? I just realized that I can actually train the scientists. Like right now. Probably because I actually have the better scientists thing researched in the other park. And now... So, what else did I need? I needed... Oh, yeah. So I need Struthiomimus, Pachycephalosaurus, Ornithomimus. And I also need to get one dig site for... What was it? Chunkinkosaurus. So I need... Yeah, this one. Armored Herbivores Dig Site 1. I am pretty tempted to make Nodosaurs an enclosure. What dinosaurs do Styracosaurs like? They like Microceratops, Chasmosaurs, Ornithomimids, Ceratopsians, Ankylosaurs, and Hadrosaurs. I am actually kind of tempted to move the Psittacosauruses to live with the Styracosaurus, honestly. I feel like Psittacosaurus, it's more fitting, you know? Since Psittacosaurus is also like basically a ceratopsian. But thankfully this rock barrier is working, so that's good. The rock mountain. What's the cheaper one between the three main ones I wanted? $200,000 for the marine animals. $500,000 to research for Metricanthosaurus. And $100,000 for Matabarosaurus. Okay. I guess we could aim for Matabarosaurus instead. Honestly, I think the idea is growing on me. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to move the Psittacosauruses to live with the Styracosauruses. I just want to check. Do they actually like the same thing that they like? So Psittacosaurus like ground fruit and ground nuts. They want cover. They're not too iffy on wetlands. Ground fruit, ground nuts. And Styracosaurus is like ground fiber. Okay. Right. Huh. The Struthiomimus only like ground leaf anyway, so I don't know. Maybe what I could do is that maybe this enclosure would be a Struthiomimus Matabarosaurus enclosure? And then we'll move and over here, Psittacosaurus, Styracosaurus. I'm not too sure. Because again, we don't have a whole lot of, like, room to go with. It's just unfortunate that I can't build on this river system. I do think that for here, for this little beachy area, I kind of want to make like a beach reserve, you know? Make it like super, like, come on down to the beach, you know, in this, like, mostly guest stuff. And the dinosaur stuff would be like on this side, right? Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to move the Psittacosauruses. Place delivery zone. Oh yeah, let's do that. We're gonna research medium herbivores. So a bunch of hadrosaurs, right? So Parasaurolophines, Iguanodonts, yada yada. A lot of the cool options. I completely forgot about Centaurosaurus. Maybe we might even get Centaurosaurus. Maybe. But we're definitely getting Matabarosaurus. I know that much.
Asset transportation complete.
You gave me the impression that they're going to be dropped in a crate. Okay. So now that we got Matabarosaurus, let's go over to Huinen? Or just Matabara? Makanda Formation in Queensland. Over at Huinen. And that's Richmond right there with Chronosaurus. I will say I like how the wetlands look here. It's pretty cool.
Transportation underway.
Oh wow, we're pretty much like practically at 100. I just want to know, Psittacosaurus, right? They can't break through the fence, right? There's no way that this small little guy can like break through like a fence like this, even a security level 1 fence. It's like seeing like a bloody parrot trying to break through like electricity wires. It's just not possible. It would die if it tried to. So like, I don't know. Would it? Who knows? But yeah, give it enough time. It'll go off that direction. And the Styracosauruses? Styracosauruses are chill. Awesome. Okay, Matabarosaurus. Our classic Aussie represented dinosaur. Our national dinosaur, if you could, some might say. So first off, what's any major differences? I guess the males are more colorful. I don't know if it's just me, but the males look smaller than the females. They got like a weird like tarantula thing going or something. What's that animal that males and where the females are much larger than the males? I think it was like some kind of spider, or it was definitely a bug. I remember for a long while there was a thing going on that people were adamant that female T-Rexes were larger than male T-Rexes. Now, I don't think that's necessarily true. I'm sure there are female T-Rexes that would be bigger than male T-Rexes, but I think that's just a size thing. That's not like a biological thing. I don't know. But personally, I think like with Matabarosaurus, and I'm thinking back with like the birds with like the throaty balloon throats, right? I reckon male Matabarosauruses probably could have had like those like weird inflatable sacs on their noses, you know, to make them look like, hey, look at me, you know, attention seeking and whatnot. But no. What can you do? I should probably think about researching resilience actually to combat diseases and stuff. Anyways.
Procedure.
Alright, so what do we got? You don't look that bad actually. Oh, but you look pretty cool as well. Oh, I'm getting some, yeah, major Aussie vibes with all of these really. They all look good, actually. Ooh, I think I'll keep you as female. I don't know. They both look good. I like this one, actually. The black and white. It looks cool. It's like, it kind of reminds me of those sea snakes, you know? Yeah, we have that, actually. A lot of those in Australia waters. They're very, very venomous, so like, yeah. All 3 of them are skittish, huh? And then... I don't know. I need to have at least 1 male, right? Should I just... make them all female? Because I think the female ones look better than the males. I can always just make another batch of males. Yeah, stuff it. I'll do that. We're doing all females.
Synthesis procedure.
Now, we've already got to Matabarosaurus before. As much as I would love to talk about Matabarosaurus, yeah, we've gotten it way back in Evolution 2 in the... Where was it? Germany? It was the park where it was like you were only allowed to make like herbivores. Yeah, anyways. Okay.
This facility has developed a reputation, and as such, we've been asked to take delivery of a diseased dinosaur. Be warned, there's a chance that its
God
illness
damn it.
is, let's
But hey,
say,
we were thinking about
particularly
notosaurs
bad.
anyway, so...
Particularly bad? Hey, I don't think we'll be taking that delivery, but, so kind of you to offer.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present that as optional.
Oh, god damn it. What do I do with Notosaurus? Is there anyone that likes Notosaurs? One from my Ceratosaurus and Kylosaurus. Okay, so I could put them in here. I don't have the time in it. I was just about to end this episode when I made the Mutabarosauruses, honestly. I want to see this release animation. Open container. Woo! Hello. It's the Hex Girls. The Aussie Hex Girls. There are giant iguanodon dinosaurs. Okay, Notosaurus. 3 Notosauruses. Stuff it. We're going to put them with... should I? I guess it would work well as a temporary enclosure, I guess. So temporarily, the Notosauruses are going to be with the Styracosauruses. But we will, in a future episode, just make another enclosure. Guest comfort.
Is now open to use for their calls.
Okay, let's see what the problem is. We should perform a medical scan on the new dinosaur.
I love that social animation. How are you guys holding up? I hope I don't need to tweak some too much changes.
We were expecting the worst, and that's exactly what we've got. This
Tuberculosis.
disease is highly transmissible and could spread dangerously fast.
Oh, fancy that. I mean, if only someone said it wasn't a good idea. Well, we need to deal with this, huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time to waste. Let's research a cure and treat our animals. We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
Oh, okay. Now everyone's infected with Oh god, everyone's infected with turpin. How did these guys get infected? They're not even next to these guys. What? We'll do it next time, man. But we did quite a bit. Who should I end it with? I guess the Mutabarosaurus. Hello. Who looked the best? You all looked great, but I think I liked, yeah, you, Miss Venomous Sea Snake. Yeah. All right. So we'll end it here. But we did we did pretty well. We did quite a bit. I'm gonna have to rush this before, you know, I gotta rush this ending, or else the dinosaurs are gonna die from tuberculosis. But next episode we're gonna work on that. We're gonna get the cure for tuberculosis. We're gonna fix all the infected dinosaurs. 14 infected dinosaurs with tuberculosis. And then yeah, we'll probably build a second enclosure for the Nodosaurus. I'll try and figure something out for that guy. I guess it's good that we got Nodosaurus actually to, you know, it's the closest thing that we will have to go with, like, bloody, what's it called? Kunbarosaurus or Minmi, since Minmi's gone anyway. But yeah, we did, I'm pretty satisfied with how we went. So if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. You know, I'm Super Marcel. Make sure you have a super time. Bye bye!